Okay, so today I am in Canyonlands.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution.
Okay, so today I am in Canyonlands. Again, Nate and I drove through here the other night, and Nate is still on his business trip, so I'm going to do a couple hikes this afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon. I finished all my work today. And the first stop is going to be an arch. I believe it is called Mesa Arch. So I'm in Canyonlands, but there's still arches all around here, even though it's not Arches National Park. And this is supposed to be a short little hike just to see a pretty view of the arch. And it's supposed to be really pretty at sunrise, but we didn't get here at sunrise today. So that's on the list. And then possibly Whale Rock, which is another short one, but it has a pretty overlook. And then my longer hike I think I'm going to do is next spring. So that might change depending on what I find, but that's the plan for today. So I really like it here. It's really interesting. It's just across the highway from Arches, but it's a different landscape. I mean, you get up to the top of this mesa, and it's like grassland. It's beautiful. It's just different. I'm just blown away by how diverse the landscapes are here. Like, you turn a corner, and it's different than it was 5 seconds ago. So it's very cool. I'm enjoying it, and that's the plan for today. Fun. It was a really pretty arch. I'm glad it was a quick little hike, good little warm up for the day. It was very busy. There's lots and lots of people, probably because it's an easy hike. It's easy, accessible for most people, so it was very busy. But on to the next one, which is called Whale Rock. It's supposed to be short but strenuous. So we'll give that a shot. At this place are crazy. Just driving through the park. That's the thing that I find the craziest, being from the East Coast, where obviously there's tons of trees and just like wooded areas, is going to a national park, and because it's the desert, just having these beautiful, beautiful views because it's the desert, so there's no trees in the way. It's just crazy to me. And I don't know, it seems like a really stupid thing to say, but like, that's one of the things that's the most striking to me about being in the desert, is how far you can see because there's nothing obscuring your view. It's just gorgeous. So I'm here at Whale Rock. It looks like it's going to be a great view of the area, so I'm excited. So here we go. Okay, made it to the top. Pretty short, like it said, but it's definitely strenuous. Right down there, there's Bessie. Okay, I'm on the last trail and the main one of the day, which is 5.5 miles, and I need to pick up Nate in about 4 hours, so the name of the game is to not dilly-dally. So, here we go. All of that black are little microbial communities. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. How many billions and billions of microbes have to be there. And I can see it all around me. It's pretty cool. Way up there is the road. Which means at the end of this hike, I have to climb back up there. So there's this old looking fence or something right here. And when I was reading about this trail, apparently you pass by really old, like, cattle ranching locations. So there's no sign here that says exactly what that is, but it looks really old. And since the trail said there's old cattling things here, makes sense to me. Okay, more geology facts from someone who studied geology and soil a long time ago. Up here, you see this layer where there's a bunch of grass and plants growing, and then you see it again here. What happens is water can percolate through this layer because it's permeable, but then it hits this layer and this is less permeable, so the water comes out, and it's called slip rock. And then because the water's coming out, plants can grow there. So you end up with like hanging gardens as the rocks at the different levels of permeability and different rates of erosion wear at different speeds. Check it out. This looks like troughs. This is a really cool trail. I like it a lot because you can see where you've gone. So we started on the other side of this little bit of canyon, but you can see the trail come through here. And right in this area is where I saw those like corrals from long ago, I think. And you go all the way back in there, all the way over here, loop all the way back through there, and that's where I saw the watering area potentially for the cattles, and then up here. So it's really cool just how you can see where you've come, and at different points you can see where you're going. I like it. So the cairns go up that way. Gotta climb that. Here we go. Remember when I said I had to climb back out of this thing? That's what we're doing. fall in the little piles of rock, little by little. Holy cow. Around mile 3.5 of the 5.3, you basically have to go from the bottom of that ravine up. That was crazy because over there is parking. So I was all the way down at the bottom of this. All the stuff has been looping back and through all these little canyons. Come back up here, and I think it's gonna loop its way around the top. But I would say almost all of this trail has been like completely moderate. Just like some ups and downs. And then this was straight up a flat rock face. And I see this all saying, like, I've basically always lived on the East Coast and basically always lived at sea level. So for most people, this like 6,000 foot elevation is no big deal. To me, it's a really big deal because I am not used to thought I heard something. But it is beautiful. And I've got about 2 miles left. Just gotta keep figuring out where the trail's going. And then go pick up an 8. Check it out, another trough. Way at the top of this mesa. So I read a review on all trails that said that the last mile of it was boring, but I can't agree because you need a little bit of break after scaling the side of the canyon, but also you get this view. Over here is where it starts, which means that I descended down into here and then I zigzagged my way through all of these canyons. You can see tons of paths. You can see like the main hiking path down there, but also like little game trails and side trails that people take. And it goes even further around this to where I came up. But like that view. I have literally seen nobody on this trail the whole time I was on it. And I think that's kind of crazy because, so if you're coming to Canyonlands, you want to see canyons. And this trail means you get to hike down into them, all within all the little loops inside canyons, and then up top and look down into it. So I think it is awesome, and I'm shocked that I haven't seen anybody on it. Maybe it was the time of day. I mean, the trail looked well worn, so it gets used.
2 hours, 29 minutes, 33 seconds.
Okay, I made it back to the car. I am very tired. I was really pushing myself for being faster than normal. Normally, oh my gosh, there's a raven in the back of my truck. I am back to the RV. I'm back to my truck. I'm about ready to leave. I made it. I'm very proud of myself. I definitely pushed myself to be faster than I normally am, just to like improve my cardio. And it was definitely challenging, but it went well. And now I'm leaving and going to go pick up Nate. He, I think, is going to be in there a little bit faster than he said he was originally, so he might be waiting for me. So I gotta get going.